I'm Veronica Pedroza. The top stories on Al Jazeera. Pakistani authorities have dispatched medical teams to the northwest because of the threat of waterborne diseases spreading among victims of the country's worst floods on record. More than 1,500 people are known to have died in the floods. Criticism of the government's handling of the aid efforts mounting. Sahel Rahman reports.
There is seething anger across the country, and especially in the affected areas where they see that the government has for the moment not been able to help them. There has been some aid from the NGOs and the charitable organisations, and the military for their part have been flying 24 hours a day in the helicopters trying to get to areas that have been completely surrounded by water.
President Barack Obama said the US combat mission in Iraq will end at the end of this month. The White House has said this means Obama's keeping a promise made during the presidential campaign. But 50,000 US soldiers will remain stationed in Iraq through to next year, taking part in counter-terrorism. 7 more people have been killed in anti-government protests in Indian-administered Kashmir when troops fired live ammunition and tear gas to break up the demonstration. This is the latest in a series of clashes that have left at least 40 people dead over the past 7 weeks. Israel says it will cooperate with a UN-backed investigation into the raid on a Gaza-bound aid flotilla which left 9 people dead in May. UN Secretary-General Ban Ki-moon launched the 4-person panel on Monday, led by former New Zealand Prime Minister Geoffrey Palmer and the outgoing President of Colombia, Álvaro Uribe. The panel will submit its first report by mid-September. And wildfires sweeping across central and western Russia have now killed 40 people. Firefighters are scrambling to put out hundreds of new blazes which follow weeks of searing temperatures. The droughts already destroyed a fifth of Russia's wheat crop, and the fires are finishing even more off. For more on all these stories and other stories that we're following, you can log on to our website. It's aljazeera.net/English.